Welcome to the Laura Clery podcast. It's a podcast with Laura Clery. Welcome to the Laura Clery podcast.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Laura Clery podcast. Welcome to the Laura Clery podcast. What if I talk like that? What if it's just like, hey guys, today we're gonna talk about spirituality and I don't know, it's not even funny. Hi. So yeah, dude, all right, here's what happened today. Woke up, had a doctor's appointment at 9:40. Why? Because I recently had strep throat and pink eye. Okay. Now could have been from the plane, but pretty sure it's because I was sharing makeup with my 3-year-old adorable niece. She's adorable but deadly. And so they put me on penicillin, and then 7 days into penicillin, I couldn't bend my right knee. My leg was swollen and I couldn't bend my knee. So I was having an allergic reaction, I believe, to the penicillin. So I had to stop. So anyway, I made an appointment with a doctor today, a new doctor, to make sure the infection was gone because I had to stop taking the penicillin. Okay, cool. Fun story. I know. And so I went today to make sure it was all gone, thinking that I was going to go open my mouth. She could look in my mouth, be like, yep, you still have it, or nope, you don't. And then I was going to go. That's what I thought was going to happen. But guess what? I was there from 9:45 in the morning till 1 p.m. 9:45 in the morning till 1 p.m. Okay? Why are doctors so entitled? Not all of them, but why do you think you can make us wait? How did you know that I don't have a job?
Get a job!
Is it that obvious? Is it that obvious that I had shit going on today? Is it my hair? Is it the top knot and the velvet pants that makes you think, oh, she can wait? She definitely isn't a lawyer or anything important. She can wait. Look at her hair. She's on Instagram. She can fucking wait. I think she's Snapchatting. She can fucking wait. The doctor took like 4 people. We would sit down. The doctor finally came in 40 minutes into me waiting. Hi. How are ya? Had me fill out a fucking novel, okay? My parents' history, my sisters, just everything, everyone's health history. Oh my God. Okay, I know that's standard, but so then we get in, we start talking for about 5 minutes. I just said, look, I'm just here because I want to make sure my strep is gone. That's why I'm here, because I want to make sure my throat infection is gone. Okay, that's it. And she's like, okay, yeah, okay. Oh, I feel so bad for you. You had strep throat. I feel so bad for you. She kept saying, oh, I feel so bad for you. And then she's like, now just read this pamphlet, okay, about strep throat, and I'll be right back. She'd just give me random pamphlets, and then she'd go and I'd hear her with a new patient. So she'd take other patients and just have me read shit because she just knew that I didn't have a job. She just knew. So she'd take the other patient and then she'd come back in. She's like, was that interesting or what? Isn't that interesting? The way the bacteria. Yeah, that's so fun. Can I have another pamphlet on that? Steven's joining us. Hey, Steven.
Hello.
So I was just telling them about my morning. I don't even think you heard it all.
Well, you texted me and said, why is the doctor so entitled? I never heard the word entitled used with an actual doctor before.
Well, because, Stephen, I don't think it's fair that they think they can just make you wait for hours.
Maybe they're busy saving lives.
And then I thought, no, it's just me they're making wait because they can tell that I'm not shit.
How do you know someone didn't come in, the doctors that was stabbed up and was all hanging off?
I saw everyone was fine. This was not the ER. This was a fucking normal fucking general practitioner.
Okay.
No, I got to finish my story.
Okay, well, I'm just saying.
So she comes back in And then she starts asking me, no, when you were a kid, did you have trouble focusing at all? When you were a kid? Yeah, actually, I did. I was a bad student. I remember when I was in preschool, all the kids were learning a song and I couldn't focus enough to learn the words. And she just looked at me. She's like, I feel so bad for you.
I'll pray for you.
She didn't say I'll pray for you. She just said, I feel so bad for you. Or she goes, I'm so sorry for you.
Oh my
I'm
God.
so sorry for you.
How did you end up with that, doctor?
Well, I like her though. I actually
Yeah,
really
you
like
would.
her. I do like her.
Tell her all
I told her about my addiction and that I got sober and she was like, "You're brilliant. That's brilliant. Most patients are all, medicated and blah blah blah." And she was like really impressed with me that I was not taking any sort of medicine or whatever.
She sounds like the doctor version of your mum.
Really?
Yeah, your mum's always like, "Oh, I'm
She
so
doesn't say
sorry."
I'm sorry.
Does
for
she
you.
not? I've always seen it.
Oh, my mom.
A
Yeah,
little
she
bit.
says like, "I'm so sorry, sweetie." She does say that. I'm like, I have a headache. I'm so sorry, honey.
And then I say I'm sorry, and you say it's not the right thing to say. I'm like, "Oh no, I'm sorry," and you're like, "You don't even
No,
mean that."
because you say it in a very disingenuous
No, I
way.
don't.
Yes, you do. I'll say, "Oh my God," I'll be like, "I have a headache," and you'll be like, "I'm so sorry."
I do not
Yeah,
say
you
it
do.
like that. That's not true.
No, you'll be like, no, you'll go like this. "I'm very sorry to hear that." And
Well,
then
I am sorry to hear it.
No. But you go, "I'm very sorry to hear that."
And it's true.
No, but you say it in this forced way, like, "This was what I was taught to say. I was taught to say I'm sorry, but I don't really mean it. I just wish you would shut up and stop bitching about feeling badly. So I'm going to go like this. I'm very sorry to hear
That's
that."
not even
And
true.
then go back to your day. That is exactly what you do.
Well, that's not even true.
It is.
Okay, then.
I'm very sorry you feel that way.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's like it took every inch of you to be able to say it because you didn't really mean it, because everyone is just a terrible person deep down and we're all just selfish, horrible bastards.
That's not
we
true.
have to pretend to
I don't
care.
believe that. I don't believe that.
We have to pretend
That's not
to
true.
care
Not true.
about trivial issues. Now, if I had cancer, you
There
would
you
be
go.
like, "I'm so sorry, Laura." But if I'm like, I chipped my nail.
Imagine if I just went, "I'm so sorry to hear that."
Yeah, if the big things you care about. If I said I was diagnosed with cancer, what's going on?
Alan's eating the... No, carry on. Alan's just eating the Christmas decoration. Carry on.
Well, the fact that we still have Christmas decorations up is the real issue, not that Alan's eating it. Because he's a cat and it looks like leaves.
Do you remember when you told me that cats could never get fat because they have inbuilt portion control, and our cat turned into 3 times the size of a normal cat?
Yeah, we have an obese cat and we have to put him on a diet. Yes, that's true.
He eats the dog food. That's the problem.
Yeah, he eats all food. But so just to wrap up, I guess basically, yeah, the doctor took over 3 hours today, you guys, and she picked my brain about everything. And apparently I have a sleep disorder because I can't wake up.
Christ.
I sleep 8 to 12 hours a night. No, it's serious. And then when I can't wake up in the morning, I beat myself up over it. And she's like, "You have a sleep disorder."
What?
She's like, "But there are 200 different kinds of sleep
I
disorders.
mean, come on.
So we need to narrow down which of the 200 sleep disorders this one is." I was like, "Well, look, I'm not taking drugs for it." She's like, "I wouldn't prescribe you drugs for it." She's like, it could need surgery." I'm like, "Not having surgery.
Why would you need surgery?
I don't know."
doesn't
And then
even
I
make
said,
any
what are other treatments? She's like, "Well, we need to narrow that down. So you're going to have to do a sleep diary and basically write down when you go to sleep, when you wake up, this and that, blah, blah, blah."
You have so many medical conditions in America compared to England. It makes my head spin. 200 kinds of sleep disorder.
200.
That's insane.
Really?
That doesn't even make any sense.
200 sleep disorders? Oh my God. So yeah, and I went straight to the doctor, didn't have breakfast or anything. So I'm sitting there for 3 hours, fucking starving. Every time she leaves, "Read this, if you could just read this pamphlet about diabetes and then I'll be right back." So I fucking had to read a pamphlet about diabetes. She'd come back in and I could hear her in the next room with the other patient, like, great, good to see you, Bob. And then she'd come back in. She's like, how interesting was that? Diabetes. Wasn't that interesting?
She gave you diabetes?
Yes, she did.
Why?
Because she had to see other patients and she could tell I didn't have a job. I got a job! So I was the one that just had to wait. And then she'd have me fill shit out too. Did
well-dressed people come in? Like not well-dressed. Did the office people come in and be seen before you?
Right away.
No. Is that true?
Well, I was locked in a fucking room, so I don't know what the other people looked like, but I'm assuming they looked a little more together than me.
They had suits on, so it looked like they were going to work.
Yeah, like they were actually like, contributing members of society,
right?
And I was like, look, if I don't post this dick sucking video in the next 20 minutes, my fans are going to be pissed.
You said that at lunch very loud, and everyone around us could hear that you said, I have to post this dick sucking video, otherwise I'm not going to get the results.
If I don't post this when you FaceTime your hoe friend video in the next 20 minutes, my fans are going to be pissed. And if we don't get those vagina pajamas out to the fans, they're going to be furious.
What happened with the vagina pajamas?
Well, we did, obviously, we did this song, I Love My Vagina. Hey, Christina, if you want to play a little bit of that song right now. In fact, play the whole damn thing. Make everyone listen to the whole song right now. Can we play the whole thing? Thank you.
I love my vagina. 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 I love my vagina.
And then play it again.
This could be the rest of the podcast.
Yes, just on loop.
Yeah.
I love my vagina. 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 I love my vagina.
So that was the I Love My Vagina song that Steven and I wrote. Literally, that song came about because one day I just was like, hey, Steven, look at my vagina. And he's like,
oh my God, you did.
Why'd you say that like that?
Why'd you say vagina? Yeah, that's
I was like, I don't know. What if it was called a vagina? And he's like, but it's not. So stop saying vagina. It's called a vagina.
And that's the first video we ended up doing with actors. We'd never done a video with actors before.
And I was like, I think we need to make this into a song. So we made it into a song and then it went viral. And then I was like, oh my God. Actually, I think my manager came up with vagina pajamas.
That's right.
So oversized t-shirts that I actually wear and it just says I love my vagina on it. They're vagina pajamas and they're huge oversized t-shirts, which I love wearing to bed. And I wear mine all the time. So I'm going to put those up soon. So to get a knee x-ray on my knee, whatever. I'm fucking healthy. I'm good. I'm healthy.
Yes, you look healthy.
Do I?
Yes. So what I tell you who isn't healthy is Oliver. He's covered in allergies at the moment. He's literally.
Yeah.
I just gave him another Anti-allergy medication. I love fooling him by putting it in peanut butter and then he eats it thinking there's no tablet inside.
We literally got the dog with the most amount of problems possible. He's got one eye and it doesn't work. And he's got allergies no matter what we feed him. He has a deformed nipple. He farts every 20 seconds.
Can you not tell the audience that?
Well, why do you get embarrassed for our dog's farting problem?
I don't like it.
He literally, everything is wrong with him. He has yeast infections in his ears. He's got skin tag on his foot and in his mouth. He is the most disgusting.
He's got deformed blood vessels in his toes.
So we can't clip his nails all the way. Literally.
He's got one eye.
His breath smells like death.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, guys, the only thing normal about him is his tail.
Oh, yeah, his tail works.
His tail's really nice.
Yeah, and it's normal.
It works.
Yeah, it's a normal size
tail. It's normal and it works.
Yeah, so let's focus on that.
Let's just focus on his tail. If we just look at his tail.
Yeah, everything's all right.
Because otherwise I just don't even want to touch him. That's not true. I cuddle him all the time, you guys.
He cuddles you all the time.
He loves me so much.
Yeah, nothing's right. Nothing works on him, but we love him.
No, nothing works on him. And he's old. Just everything. We just got an old, non-working dog. And that's why he was like 50% off when we got him.
Yeah.
We got him. It was discounted. He was in what do you call
Long Beach. The kill shelter.
No, what do you call like the clearance? He was like on clearance.
He was in the bargain bucket.
Yeah, like like the bargain buckets, like it's a little ripped, but it's so cheap that you'll get it anyway. Like that's our dog.
In that.
And our dog was in the bargain bucket.
They tried to convince us to get another dog because he was
Even they
wrong.
were like, you don't. They're like, have you seen Cathy?
Cathy.
Like, have you seen Cathy? She's great. She'll watch TV with you. She cuddles. She's got 2 eyes. They both work. Right amount of nipples. Yeah, her ears don't smell like nutritional yeast.
But they even let us take Cathy for a walk, not him.
We're like, we really like this little guy with one eye, and they're like, you want to take Cathy for a walk?
They did say that.
Yeah, and we were like, all right. And Cathy's like, is Grey's Anatomy on? She really does like TV. She's picky about what she watches.
Why Grey's Anatomy?
Keep the doctor's hot. Haven't you seen him?
Why Grey's Anatomy?
That's
programs.
That's Cathy's favorite show.
Why that?
Grey's Anatomy. She just loves it. She loves the suspense. She loves the characters and their relationships to one another. She's always wanted to be a doctor, but it never worked out because, well, she's a pug. So they don't let pugs into medical school.
Really? That's a surprise.
They don't.
That's a surprise.
Anyway, she's here with us now.
Oh my God. Grey's Anatomy.
Now, if you try and watch anything else besides Grey's Anatomy, she'll bite your dick off. No. She'll bite your dick off. Hey, I'm not kidding. Oh, well, good. I'm good. I don't have a dick. Oh, she'll bite your tits off. She'll bite your tits off and she'll bite his dick off. If you put on The Daily Show, forget it. Forget it. Your balls are garbage.
She's just a mild-mannered pug, and then Grace need to put something other than Grey's Anatomy on, and she turns into the Tasmanian Devil.
Yeah. You have to watch Grey's Anatomy. And when you go to work, you have to leave Grey's Anatomy on while you're gone. If you forget, she'll shit all over your bed. You forget, she'll shit on your bed if you forget to put it on.
In her little cage, there's a tiny little screen with Grey's Anatomy on, so she doesn't freak out.
Right.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so we took Oliver.
Yeah,
we didn't
did.
take Cathy.
We thought about Cathy for
Yeah.
2 minutes, but then we took
I'm
Oliver.
just not that into Grey's Anatomy. So super excited. Season 2 of Help Helen Smash just came out. You guys can see it on my Facebook show page, Help Helen Smash. Super excited about it. Hope you guys like it. Comment and share about it because we're really excited about this
Very
series.
excited about this one.
Oh, thanks, guys, so much.
Christ.
That's so sweet.
Jesus. Helen, how did you get in here?
Maybe you should try locking the door.
I did lock the door, I thought.
I will have a key.
Well, then how's locking the door going to help?
I don't know.
Okay.
You could have double locked it.
Oh, jeez.
Maybe you should try double locking the door.
You should try double locking.
Actually, it's the same key from the top to the bottom, so it's pretty pointless. Even if you double locked it, I would have gotten it. Why are you laughing at me, Steven?
I'm not laughing, I'm crying.
Because you love me and you
No.
want to cuddle?
No, not
Because
that.
you love me and you want to cuddle?
No.
Naked cuddles? Naked spoon sash?
All right.
Naked spoon sash? Your ass cheeks pressed up against my fupa?
Oh, my Christ almighty.
Your
Oh,
fresh
please.
white ass cheeks
Please.
spread up against my fat upper pussy area?
Oh, she's disgusting.
Oh, man. I love a good ass on my fupa. Ooh.
Christ.
Oh, I love it.
Helen, stop
Oh.
being so disgusting.
God.
Mom, please. I'm not a teenager. I could say ass on my fupa.
Oh, come on, Helen.
Still live at home, though.
Excuse me?
Nothing.
What did you say?
I said you still live at home.
Yeah, I live in my mom's basement. What the frick is your problem with that statement? Maybe if you'd let me move in, I wouldn't have to live in my mom's basement. Anyway, guys, everyone, I want you guys to watch season 2 because a lot goes on. I start taking yoga, go to a funeral. There's a lot of fun, exciting things in this season. Anyway, I love you guys and thanks for having me.
Haven't you got a special for Thanksgiving for Valentine's Day coming up as well?
Yeah, there's a Valentine's Day episode where I serenade Steven.
Oh, God almighty.
Okay, Helen. Well, thanks for coming in and
Shut the fuck up, Laura. I wasn't fucking done talking, you dumb cunt. Let me go eat a frickin' sandwich, you skinny bitch.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Wow. That was really aggressive.
That was really...
Oh, well, I think you'd be aggressive too if
Good one.
you'd be aggressive too if, oh, come on, Helen, think of something clever. Oh, shit. Everyone's listening.
Helen,
I'm not done. I haven't thought of something, but I will. So just give me a minute.
Okay.
You'd be aggressive too, Laura, if you would.
Do you want to drink a water? or-
Okay. You'd be aggressive too.
Tissues?
I think you should go, Helen.
You'd be aggressive too if you smell bad too. Bye. I'm leaving.
Wow. She's...
Shut up. Everyone, shut up. Please, everyone, watch season 2. Okay? Help Helen Smash. It's on Facebook. Facebook. It's on Facebook. Okay? Cool. Thanks. All right, bye, guys.
Bye, Helen.
See ya.
Helen always ruins everything.
Yeah, she really ruined that. It was
What
going
was
well.
that?
I don't know.
She just
I thought the podcast was going well until she came
was
in.
going really well, and then it just took a turn.
It's still here, you! I haven't left yet.
Take your tits off the window.
She's got her tits up on the window. Helen, please go home.
She's midnight expressing it.
Oh. What's that?
Midnight Express. It's the film. The classic scene in the film is a guy's in prison. He's in a Vietnamese prison for years for smuggling drugs. And the classic scene is his girlfriend comes in and she lifts her shirt up and she presses her boobs up against the window where he's behind the screen in prison.
Oh.
That's the classic scene, and that's exactly what Helen's doing now.
But it's a much grosser version.
Way grosser than
Yeah.
I remember the film being.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty disgusting out there. Okay, so as you guys know, we just bought a house, and so LA is very expensive. So we couldn't buy the house where everything was perfect. So we're doing construction on it now. We're redoing the balcony. It's crazy in there. We're painting the house. We put hardwood floors upstairs. And the list kind of keeps growing. So
It's never ending.
Yeah, we have to just be like, okay, stop. Because now we want to take a construction loan out, but then we don't want to be stupid.
Yeah, it's a never-ending thing. Like you want to do one thing, then another thing, then another thing.
We're like, we're just going to cut out this entire wall and put a sliding glass door out to a yoga deck, into a meditation yoga.
Wait, we are doing that.
We are doing that.
Yeah.
That's a 1-year goal for me.
Yeah.
It's really important. I really want like a yoga meditation garden and a sliding glass door out to it.
Apparently, moving is more stressful than divorce and death. You know that?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did know that. I don't know why I said really. I was like, really? But then I did actually know that.
Do you think that's true? I mean, divorce and death are pretty stressful, I'd imagine.
Well, every moving day is so stressful, but then it goes away. It's like a really stressful day. Whereas I assume that divorce is like an ongoing stress.
And death.
And death.
Unless it's you that's dying, of course, and then eventually it ends.
Oh, I thought you meant unless it's me that's dying. Then
No.
it's fine. I was like, oh my God, savage.
unless it's oneself.
Jesus. You're like, death is really stressful. Unless it's you that's dying. Then, just moving on. Part of life. Anyway, who wants a cappuccino? Now we're going to take some questions from the audience. So, okay. SI Moose J asks, would you ever make a TV series? So I'm really not interested in traditional TV. I'm interested in the digital space. So streaming services, Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, Facebook, Watch, anything premium. To me, that is like the quality level is that of a TV show, but it's not on TV because we don't even have TV, and the average TV watcher is 50 years old. Plus, TV is a dying medium, and I don't want to be a part of it. Hey guys, so we are back. We took a little break, and now it's dark. We have no lighting in our house at night. So we're basically recording in pitch black. So yeah, we had to take a little break because I had to go to the orthodontist. So, and it's funny because it's literally me and a bunch of children in there getting braces. So it's so dumb, Steven. It's literally me and a bunch of kids getting braces. And they're like doing it when they should. Like, when do people get braces well, nobody gets braces in England.
No, because they all got perfect teeth.
Yeah. But actually, ironically enough, Stephen the Brit is the one with the good teeth in this relationship.
Never had a filling.
Never had a filling, and you have perfectly straight teeth as well. And never had braces.
It's the Irish.
But most, there's a stereotype that
there
British
is a
people
stereotype.
have bad teeth. Do you guys just not get braces?
No, I don't think that it's probably done now, but when I was a kid, it wasn't.
Really?
Not really. No one in my school had braces. No.
Oh my God, like every kid in America except for me had braces.
Well, that's why you've all got perfect teeth then.
Right, exactly.
Oh.
But my teeth were pretty bomb. Like, I actually had a gap in my teeth when I was a kid, and then they grew together, and then they just got really jacked up in adulthood.
I still think that's funny.
They got jacked up.
Jacked up.
Oh, yeah. Like, really crooked. So I started doing Invisalign, and it's fucking me sitting there, this fucking 6'30" sitting there next to like these fucking 11-year-olds. And I'm like mortified. I'm like, that one of them is going to notice me and be like, hey, don't you make those videos?
I'm surprised that hasn't happened already.
Laura, we need to check your teeth. So embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. It's these little shits, these little fucking shits sitting there with their little fucking phones and their fucking retainers and shit. Ugh, no. No, they're horrible. They're horrible. And the orthodontist is kind of creepy too.
Why?
He's just a little creepy.
Oh.
He's like, how was your How was your holiday?
Oh.
Open your mouth.
Oh, Jesus.
And I'm like, weird. It's just a little creepy vibe.
Oh.
Yeah, slightly creepy. If you ever come with
Do
me,
not
you'll know what
like.
I'm talking about. You should come with me next time to the orthodontist, and when he's like, open your mouth, be like, do not tell my wife to open her mouth, you sick pervert! It's my job. Oh, you bastard.
Oh, it's your job, is it? Oh, how convenient.
What's next? You gonna pull your winky out? No. And there's children here.
Oh, sick.
That's really sick.
That is sick. Oh.
That's really sick. Have you ever seen that
Jesus.
horror film, The Dentist?
No.
Oh my God.
There's not a horror film called The Dentist.
Maybe I made the name up, but it's basically about this dentist who like stabs you in your mouth and like pulls your teeth out and tortures you.
Oh, Marathon Man, you mean?
Is that what it's called?
With Dustin Hoffman.
Do you like that I made it up and I was like, The Dentist?
Is it for... Yeah,
I
that's...
swear there's a horror film called The Dentist.
Well, it's not a horror, it's a thriller.
No, it's different than.
Oh.
This is some like Z-list horror film.
Oh.
Like you would never. Like my friend Maggie Kalaki.
It's a good
and I-
idea for a horror film.
we used to watch like Slumber Party Massacre 1 through 8.
Don't know that one.
And like all like we used to go to Blockbuster Video and like rent these horrible horror
We used
films.
to do that too.
Yeah, these really shitty horror films, and we loved them as a kid. And I used to shoot horror films as well, and I'd get all the neighborhood kids in them, and I would stab them all and kill them, and then use ketchup as the blood.
That would be a great link to put in this episode.
Oh, Steven, I have been looking for that fucking VHS.
Well, I've got news for you.
What?
Your mum found it, and she's
No,
digitizing
she
it.
didn't. No, that's the senior video that I shot. That way I did.
Oh, okay.
So for the senior, when you're a senior, like you make a video, you know, for all the kids, like, hey, we did it, we graduated. So
Oh, we're
because
gonna
I was
see
like
that.
big in theater, like it was me and 3 other of the really good like writer actor people in school, and we did like a Saved by the Bell like remake, and I played Jessie from Saved by the
What?
Bell.
We're gonna get a file of that.
You're gonna die.
Oh my god! Well, perhaps in a later episode we can link to it when we get the.
that I like.
That
But
would be
here's
so
the thing,
funny.
though, because I graduated high school in 2004, but it's gonna look like I graduated like in the 80s. Because no, it's not. But like we did like a Saved by the Bell, so like we like dressed like we were like in the 80s.
Did you do that one you always do about when she's
I'm
addicted?
so excited.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so excited! I'm so scared!
Do I always do that?
No, but whenever you say "Saved by the Bell," the
'Cause
impression
that's like
that
the
you do.
iconic scene
Yeah,
is when
yeah.
Elizabeth Berkley, who everyone tells me I look like all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I always get Elizabeth Berkley
Yes.
all the time. And Lady Gaga and Vanessa Williams, you know, the black woman. I got her before.
What?
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
I can see a major difference
You know
between
who
you and
said-
Vanessa Williams.
You know who said I looked like Vanessa Williams?
A blind person?
Peggy Manser. Our friend's mom, who's hilarious. She's like, you look like Vanessa Williams.
What?
I'm like, the black woman?
Who is Vanessa Williams?
Yeah. She's an actress
Oh.
and was like Miss America, but like also she's black and I'm pasty.
Oh, I know who that is.
You know who that was?
Yeah, I know who that is. She had a song out. She had a single, didn't she?
Oh, yeah, I feel like
Yes!
she did. Yeah, I feel like she did.
I need to look her up now.
Sometimes the snow comes down and
Yeah. So The Dentist. I think I made that up. But there's some horror film where the dentist is like stabs the mouth and pulls the teeth out. And it's
Jaws.
terrifying. No.
No.
No. Oh yeah. And then so I go to the orthodontist surrounded by 8-year-olds or 10-year-olds, and then I go to now I have an appointment for my knee because I have a joint pain. I'm really healthy though. I'm healthy. I'm just taking care of my body finally.
It's good.
But my knee's been hurting for years, and Steven's like, you have to go get
You
it checked out.
do.
Because it's been hurting me for like years.
When I first met you,
Yeah.
you had knee problems.
Just my right knee.
Yes.
Like I used to run a lot, and then one day I hurt it, and now I never run, but I do yoga, but it still hurts.
Didn't you fall off your bike in a really bizarre way?
I did.
Maybe that's what did
I
it.
fractured my radial head bone on my
Yes.
arm. Radial head bone.
I mean, sounds like quite a bad act. What happened?
I was riding my bike along Fountain, which is a super busy, narrow street
In
in
Los
West
Angeles.
Hollywood,
Yeah.
California. And I just fucking, like, the cars were coming fast, so I tried to go up the curb to get on the sidewalk.
Right.
And I just, like, rode up the curb and fast and fell over
No.
on my side and broke or fractured my radial head bone. It's like by your elbow. And I was all bloody and limping, but my friend lived like a block away, so I just like limped over to Holly.
Oh,
She used to
Holly.
live on Fountain.
Yes.
Yeah.
Holly again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I've never ridden a bike since.
You haven't? No, that's
Never.
true.
Never.
Did it hurt?
I just have this thing with bikes. How about that chick on The Bachelor? She's
Oh
like,
my God. She's the
like,
worst.
we watch The Bachelor. Yes, we do. And this chick's like, the one chick on The Bachelor, she's like, we're going bumper car, or what was it?
She
We're
had
playing bumper cars today,
Yeah,
and I just had a bad
a
experience.
traumatic, she always says traumatic experience.
traumatic experience with bumper cars when I was a kid. So just being around the cars hitting each other, and we were just like, okay. And then like the next episode, they're like, today's not going to be rough, RUFF. And they're like, oh my God, we have a group date with dogs. And she's like, oh God. Oh God. They're like, what is it, Tamara? Or whatever her name is. Yeah, I just have a bit of a traumatic experience with puppies. When I was a kid, there was a puppy who was licking my face, but aggressively. Oh God, fuck.
Oh my God. Yeah. The Bachelor's not so good this season, I don't think.
No, it sucks, but it gets better.
It
You
does,
just have to
yeah.
wait.
It's true.
No, actually, though, we should just tell, she didn't get licked in the face by a puppy. That's not why she was traumatized. She was bit by a dog when she was 3.
That's
and
right.
She said she almost lost her eye.
Yeah, which I don't believe. I think she made that up.
I think, yeah, because the bumper car thing, and then and it was like the same sort of performance. And P.S., I have a huge scar on my face on the side of my face from getting bit by a dog when I was 3 as well. And I'm totally fine with dogs.
You'd cuddle with Oliver every single night.
Oliver's not very intimidating, but even big dogs, I'm not worried.
No.
And I remember why I got bit, because I was whispering a secret to the dog.
That's right. I remember you saying
Yeah.
about a boy sick.
Yeah, I don't remember. I was 3. I was
Oh.
like, this boy, or 3 or 4, just whispering a secret about a boy, something about a boy. And then he just went, "Arr!" and just bit a chunk out of my face. And I ran down. I was at a family party in Oak Park, Illinois, and I ran down the stairs just screaming with skin hanging off my face, pouring blood, screaming at the top of the stairs. And everyone, all my aunts, uncles, mom, everyone looked up and went, oh my God! They grabbed me and threw me in the car, and we drove to the hospital, and the doctor did stitches right away. And I remember it was so strange because the whole time they were stitching up my face, my feet hurt. And I'll never forget that. My feet hurt. There was stabbing pains in my feet the whole time they were doing stitches. And I think to this day they were pinching my feet to take away attention from the fact that
But do you know that they were doing that?
I have a theory. I was only 3, so I can't I don't remember seeing them physically pinching my feet
Right.
to distract me. But I think that, because why else would my feet hurt so much during it? And it's just a very strange memory. But apparently my mom said that when I was in high school, I played Miss America in a play called Coming Attractions. And my mom comes up to me after, she goes, when you got that dog bite when you were 3, the doctor looked at me and said, well, she'll never be Miss America.
Whoa!
And look at you now. And I was like, yeah, I'm playing Miss America in a high school play in Downers Grove, Illinois.
Oh my
I would
God.
still never be Miss America. She's like, well, but look at you though. I was like, this crown is made of paper. Like, it's a play.
Oh my God. I've only got one scar
What is it?
on my bum,
Oh my
above
God.
my bum cheek.
That's right.
It's the only scar I've got.
This is a gnarly story.
Yeah, it's a gnarly story.
So what happened?
Well, I heard that you could get an implant put underneath your skin to stop you drinking and taking drugs in Poland. And so I went to do it when I couldn't stop drinking and taking drugs. I went to have this implant put in, and they said, if you try and take this out, if you drink, you're gonna die. And I thought that'll stop me drinking. But 2 days later, I was drinking again. So I went back and I said, you haven't put enough of this stuff in. I need some more. They cut just above your butt cheek and they implant this little bit of plastic with this thing called antabuse in it. It doesn't work. And so, yeah, and I had a big blackout. I went out drinking again and I blacked out. And
So just they give you this thing to stop you drinking.
yes, and it's supposed to. What's supposed to happen is if you have a drink, you get really sick and you go really hot, and it's very, very bad for
So
your
it's
body.
supposed to deter you from drinking.
Yes.
Because you put this implant in your body that gives you this horrible allergic reaction to alcohol.
allergic reaction. Yeah,
So then you're less inclined to drink. So these are doctors who don't understand the disease of alcoholism.
because they don't realize that it doesn't stop the obsession in your mind to
Right.
drink.
Right. So they're like, no one will be so stupid.
Yes,
They will, if we
sure.
give them something to make it hurt and painful, they will not drink because they think I have implant in my butt that will make it unpleasant for me to drink.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
think I don't know exactly what happened, but basically, I think that it was really hurting because I was drinking and on top of this thing, and in a drunken state, I must have tried to take it out or something. I don't know. It's something horrible. Anyway, I've got a gash there that's I'm going to have, but it's a good reminder.
So when you woke up from the blackout, it was no longer implanted in you.
It's
So
just
you-
a horrible,
so you-
horrible story.
so
Oh God!
You took it out.
I think I must have
In a
tried to
blackout.
take it out in a blackout.
But you
Yeah.
must have taken it out because it wasn't there,
It
right?
wasn't there. That's the craziest story. These thing about this story. Complete blackout. I don't remember what happened.
You were like in Russia, right?
I was in Poland,
Poland.
and I was found in the middle of the street in a suburb after blacking out for 2 days straight, and I have no idea what happened. I was beaten up as well. I had all my stuff taken, and I was beaten up, and I broke 2 ribs. I had 2 ribs
Jesus.
broken, black eye, and this thing was gone. From
Wow.
yeah, it's mental.
It's so crazy.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so funny, like, because people don't know us as those types of people.
I
So,
know.
like, do you ever tell, like, a normie friend, like, those stories? And they're
Yeah.
like, no way.
Yes. Yeah, I know. Yes.
Like, no one ever, like, even I'll tell, like, my friend Jenna, like, I'll be like, yeah, I used to do, like, whatever, heroin or, like, something crazy.
Yeah.
She's like, girl, no, you didn't.
Yes. Yeah, I can't even imagine you doing
Because
that.
I'm like, hey, let's take some wheatgrass shots and go to yoga.
Why is Helen saying
Then watch The Bachelor.
that? You just cut together an amazing Helen Horvath. I love it.
Yeah, so I just finished editing this season 2 premiere of Help Helen Smash. I think it's really good. I have one more day of editing to do on it, and I think it's a good one. It's a good episode. So anyway, guys, love you and thank you for listening. And please, if you like the podcast and like hanging out with us, please give 5 stars and comment
Subscribe.
and subscribe.
Subscribe helps us.
Yeah, we're going to start doing live eventually. I want to do at least like 8 of these first.
Yeah, it'd be good.
but-
People would like that.
Yeah.
So-
For sure we will.
Before you say anything, so then I'm going to say goodbye because you always say that I say goodbye after you. So bye.
Bye, guys. Thanks for listening. I love you.